Hello everyone, welcome back to IndianCoding.com. Today we are going to study about responsive web design for the grid view. Today we will see what is grid view. Many web pages are based on the grid view, which means that the page is divided into columns. So the pages which are divided into the columns are called the grid view. So in that case, first let me provide you few images here. Okay, so I will just break the gaps between these two images. Okay. These are the few examples how the grid view works. This is by using the grid view is very helpful when designing the web pages. It make it easier to place the elements on the pages. It will help you to make easier to put the columns that are available. Okay. The responsive grid view often has a 12 columns. Okay. So let me provide you one styling for that. So I'm adding few codes in the CSS. I have provided the box sizing of border box. So I have provided the border for this particular box that are available. Fine. So it will help me to provide this. Make sure that the padding and the border are included in the total width and height of the element. Okay. So these are the few things I have provided. Now I will mention one div here, and I have mentioned the div one. So let me provide the ID for this div. I am writing the div one. Okay, the things are written here. Fine. After that, I will provide one more div, and inside this one more div, I will write the div 2, and I will provide the ID for this particular div. Fine. So these two things are provided. Let me mention the ID's name. The first one I will mention, and now I will style according to that. Okay. So first I am giving the width as a 25%. Okay. The height width is given. Let me write some more things inside the paragraph. Yeah. Okay. I have mentioned. Second thing, I will write the same. I will just change the width size. Okay. After that, the second thing I am going to write is float is of left. Okay. Two things is written. Yeah. The semicolons I will mention here. And the same thing I will copy and paste and write it again. Okay. I will just change the ID name and the size of the width to the 75. Okay. The left is okay. I am sticking to the left only. Fine. So let me save it and we'll reload this file once. Then we will see what kind of changes we are getting. Now on screen you can see that div 1 of width 25 and div 2 of the width 25. So however we want to use the responsive grid, there are 12 columns to have more control over the web page. It will help you to control the columns of the particular web page. Let me give you the background color for these. So now on screen you can see that the first one we are having for the 25% and the rest is of the 75% is red. So that is how you can provide the div. Okay, let me just comment it out. Now on screen you can see that properly. Okay, this is how you can provide it. The border is not available, so that is how you can provide. Inside the inspect also, if you're decreasing the size, still you will get the same way. So that is how you can provide in case of the inspect. Now you understood how to create the grid inside the responsive web designing. So these are the grid you can provide. There are so many grids you can provide it. There is no like only one or two you can write. So you can provide the 12 kinds of grids inside this. So I have provided you the image because you will be able to understand how to provide the div here. Okay. Again, I am mentioning the two image here after this div I have created. So that is how you can provide the div. So these are the patterns to provide the div inside here. So that's all for today's class. Tomorrow we'll study about more features related to CSS. Thank you so much.